And next we are off to, gee, I feel like I was just there yesterday, off to Moldova, where we have Irina. And okay, I've been practicing. Pomazanovschi.
Yes.
Except I saw the other day you had Skaya. Ah, yeah, you have it here. Do you say
Yes.
Skaya at the end?
Well, like different ways to say it. Pomazanovschi Romanian way, Pomazanovskaya Russian way. And just because the spelling in Romanian is different, like chi, sometimes people read it like Pomazanovchi, but that's not correct. So that's why I use K in the end.
Ah, okay, very good. For Americans like me who get everything wrong. Great. Okay, so you have your slides up and just start that. All right, hang on, let me pin your video. And thank you so much for being here. And I appreciate you having me yesterday in Moldova. I enjoyed that.
Thank you.
And so I've got 10 minutes for you. You ready to go?
Ready.
Take it away.
Okay. Hello, everyone, YouTube audience. My name is Irina Pomazanovschi, as Rob said. And today I will be sharing with you 10 activities with pictures. I have been teaching since 2005, and I just love using pictures in different ways. So you will see how. Pictures are great tools, and P in pictures stands for presentation and practice. You probably have seen in some course books this kind of activities where you have to match the words and pictures. It's visual, and the teacher doesn't need to translate. The usage of language, first language, is reduced, but we can adapt it a little bit, and we can code the words and pictures. And I usually ask my students, can you break the code? And they need to find out how this word was coded. So if you say all the pictures that you see in English and you take the first letter, you will have the word which was coded from the list. And it is head, right? So horse, H, egg, E, apple, A, dice, D. We can do it in a different way. We code it, but now you will have to reverse it and take the last letter of each word. And if you do it correctly, you will guess the second one, which is hand. Winnie the Pooh, Moldova, that's where I'm from, lemon M, and fishing rod D. So you have the hand. That's easy, and students like that their brains are boiling when they have to guess it. And usually this one, the second one, also helps with spelling, because the words in English are sometimes not spelled the way they are pronounced. So that's a great activity. Another one which we can also do with pictures and words is we can code not only words, but we can code phrases, proverbs, quotes, lines from movies, where each picture will mean a word. Can you guess the third one? And it's still about the body parts. Yes. So head over heels in love. You have your head, the cartoon is over, so that's over heels in love. Pictures are great, and I in pictures stands for interaction. That's another activity that I do with my students. You can take any picture, you cut it in 4 pieces, you divide your class in 4 groups, and every group gets a piece of that picture. They have like 30, 40 seconds to remember all the details, the colors. Then you take the picture away and you regroup your students. So the new groups are formed from students who initially saw a different part of that picture, and now they have to communicate, share, discuss what they have seen, and reconstruct the entire picture. It's very productive, a live discussion. So the group that comes up with the precise description wins the round. Pictures are great, And C in pictures stands for create. You can create your own stories with the help of pictures. For example, if you go to Google and you type Bitstrap, and you will see lots of pictures coming in your picture search. You can choose any of them, cut them in these little scenes, mix them, distribute to the students. The students will have to rearrange the picture and come up with their own story. Another one great activity that you can do to create your own story, you type finish the drawing and you will get ready-made samples. A part of the picture was erased, so the student will first have to complete the picture. Why is the man mad? Or why the girl is crying? Like, you can see different variants. They will come up with their own ideas, and the ideas will be wild, different, and then they will have to explain what's there in the scene, why this happened, and so on. So pictures are great. And T in pictures stands for talking and testing. And I love this one, which is called picture role play. And again, it can be done with any picture. You just need some people or characters present in it. You group your students according to the number of people in the picture. You ask your students to select a character, and you give them some time to think about like their life story, biography of that character. Then they have to be journalists, and they interview one another, asking questions. Sometimes the questions are like unpredictable, something that another student was not expecting. So that's the beauty of this role play, because they will have to think on their feet and come up with like an answer that fits the biography that they have invented. For testing, probably you already know, like you can use pictures to test if the students know the usage of present continuous, because you describe what is happening in the picture. But another one, we can find pictures that have something wrong in them, and we can ask students, can you spot what's wrong in the picture? And at the same time, it will be the same testing if they can use present continuous, but it will also be some kind of critical view. So it will help to develop students' visual literacy. So you see, pictures are great because U in pictures stands for understand. And another activity that I use is so I teach them to distinguish between fact and opinion. I show several pictures, and each picture comes with a statement, and they have to decide if that statement is a fact or an opinion. For example, I show them the first one and say, this is a fork. Well, it's a fact because we all know how a fork looks. It was a proven fact. We can touch it, we can see it. So that's a fork, that's a fact. The second one, they learn a lot. Is it a fact or opinion? Well, probably that's an opinion, because you don't know what is a lot, if it's a lot, if it's not a lot, if they are learning, or if they are playing online, or if they are just staring at their laptops. And I show them the third one. And now they have to come up with 3 facts and 3 opinions about that picture. Let's see if we can do it in the chat. Can you come up with at least 1 fact and 1 opinion? Okay. So no matter what you say, your fact should be a fact. If I show you this picture from a different angle, you will have to reassess your facts and opinions. And still, if you had a very strong, if it was a fact, your statement, it will be unchanged. If it was an opinion, probably when you look at the picture from a different angle, your opinion might be changed. So you see, pictures are great, and R in pictures stands for reflection. Another activity that I use for reflection is called what's in the shadow. So I find a picture with a shadow in it. I cut just that part with the shadow, and we just brainstorm with the students. Guess the place. Looking at the picture, you see that the woman is pregnant, so probably she's in the hospital. Or you see the sneakers, maybe she's in the gym. Or you see the tile on the floor, probably she's somewhere in the lobby. So what sounds are inside? What sounds are outside? How does it smell? And then we see the complete picture and reassess our predictions. So it's funny, and it's that alive discussion. And pictures are great because you can engage your students with the help of the pictures. Probably you all know about the picture dictation, where students are in pairs and they have to describe what they see, and another their partner has to draw what they see. Or you can do it as a whole class. You can blindfold them, or you just put a piece of paper on your head and you listen to the description of something and you have to draw what you hear above on your head. So that's fun, and the result you get is something unexpected. So that's a kind of engagement we are looking in the class. So to sum up, I hope I proved you that with the help of pictures you can increase the interaction and the discussion among your students. The brain usually processes images faster than words. We are thinking in images, and just use pictures and enjoy teaching. Happy Teachers' Day. Thank you for attention.
That was very fun.
Thank you.
Irina.